high. Two long chairs, a coffee table, and a box marked kitchen twice. Screen door squeaked first time open, windows full of dust. You looked all around and laughed, said, well, I guess it's us. Lavender along the hillside bent with the evening breeze. Honeybees still working late, like they never planned to leave. You carried in the coffee pot, I grabbed the old quilt roll. House still echoed when we talked, but it didn't feel so cold. The day we came home didn't look like much. Half the lights still didn't work, paint chipped around the porch. Funny how a place can change before the walls are done, just by hearing someone you love hum. Found your mama's pie tin, wrapped in yesterday's news, set it on the kitchen shelf like we always meant to. You wiped down the windowsill, I swept another room. By supper time the house already smelled like coffee and stew. We sat out on the front steps, didn't own porch chairs yet. Passed one mason jar of sweet tea back and forth instead. Neither one of us said much, didn't need to then. Some days tell you you're exactly where you ought to been. The day we came home still comes back sometimes, when lavender starts blooming along that hillside line. House got older every year, we probably did too. Guess we grew into it, same as houses do. Think we'll ever finish fixing this place? Maybe not. The day we came home started quiet and slow. One old truck out front, one kettle on the stove. Never knew that ordinary could fit us so well. Screen door isn't shut, lavender in the wind.
Kitchen window catches morning, first light on the sink. Kettle starts its little whistle before I stop to think. I lift the shade above the table, look across the hill. There you are, fixing up the fence, coffee waiting still. Lavender bends and purple rose, honeybees drift through. You wave that old straw hat at me like you always do. I wave my dish towel back at you, standing by the glass. Funny how I lose a minute watching people I love pass. Every window faces you, or maybe that's just me. I catch myself looking outside more than I used to be. One room to the next, same old farmhouse view. Somehow every window finds you. Bread is cooling on the rack floor on my sleeve. You come in smelling like cut cedar and lavender on the breeze. Set your gloves beside the door, say fence'll hold another year. I smile and pour your coffee, figured it'd get you here. Rain taps on the window panes, turns the hills dark green. You pull a chair up by the stove, drying off your jeans. Neither one of us says much, storms have come and gone. Funny how the quiet never feels too long. Every window faces you, even on cloudy days. Screen door rocking in the wind, same familiar sway. House hasn't really changed, not one board or beam. Guess I just see different things. You watching me again? Maybe you missed the kettle. Oh. Every window faces you, morning, noon, and night. Not because the house was built any different, right? Just somewhere along the way without either one of us trying. Every glance out the window started finding you. Curtains moving slow, kettle singing low.
Stack of lumber by the barn, hammer on the rail. Half a gallon left of white nails kept in an old tin pail. You were measuring the porch, I was cutting cedar trim. By sundown we'd finish one side, left the rest for Saturday again. Lavender's been spreading out farther every spring. Didn't happen overnight, never does around these hills. You tied back your hair and said we'll get there when we do. I nodded, drove another nail, guess I already knew. Build one day at a time, one board, one fence, one room, one kettle whistling in the morning, one broom across the floor at noon, one light left burning on the porch, when work ran a little late. Funny how a whole life comes together that way. Paintbrush soaking in a jar, rain rolled in by 3. You laughed and said, well, that's enough. Guess the clouds agreed. Sat beneath the porch on and counted trucks going by. Didn't build a single thing, still felt like a good night. Shelf still missing one loose board, gate still leans a bit. Every year we cross one thing off, then add another to the list. Never really bothered us, that's just how life goes. Always something left to do, always somewhere to call home. You got the level? Thought you had it. We'll find it. Built one day at a time, same as everything worth keeping. Morning coffee, cedar fences, lavender after rain. Didn't notice when this place started feeling like our own. Just looked up one evening and realized we were home. Hammer on the porch, screen door closing soft. Truck was gone before sunup. Thermos riding by my side. County road still wet from last night's rain. Fog hung low outside.
You were standing by the clothesline, waving with one free hand,
other one still holding clothespins. Before I headed out again,
made the bed and swept the hallway, fed the hens out back, hung the towels by the lavender, folded your work shirt flat,
kept the radio on low, mostly for the sound. Then I heard that Chevy coming, long before it turned around. Longest part of every day
is right before
you pull in. Where the day ends, there's your truck by the gate, boots lined up beside the porch, same as yesterday.
you wash your hands out by the pump. I hand you one cold glass.
Guess this is the part we both like best. Smelled fresh bread from halfway down. Before I reached the drive, you asked how the fence hold up.
Suppose it'll make one more winter. Sat a while without the porch light, watched the hills turn blue. Didn't need a whole lot said, even after being apart all day.
One whippoorwill called once, and everything got still.
Funny how the silence
could say enough.
You hungry?
Starving.
Supper's ready.
Smells good. Where the day ends, right here every night. Lavender drifting through the screen.
One kitchen light.
Tomorrow bring another list,
Same as always does.
we'll get to it.
After coffee,
Screen door clicking shut.
dishes in the sink.
Your blue sweater's on the rocker, right where you left it Tuesday night. Caught myself about to move it, then figured why. Work gloves on the windowsill, pocket knife by the phone. Funny how I can tell you're here, even when I'm here alone. Basil growing by the steps, mint beside the rain barrel. You said they'd smell good after storms. Turns out you were right. Your handwriting's on 2 mason jars, flour, sugar, nice and neat. Makes me grin every single time. I'm looking for something sweet. You left little pieces of you without meaning to. Coffee rings upon the table, one worn out work boot. A grocery list in your back pocket, writing folded in my coat. Funny what decides to stick around. Picture on the mantle still crooked, been that way for years. Every now and then I square it up, then laugh and leave it there. Screen door slams the same old way. Wind chime starts to sing. tell which one's calling me in. You walked in smelling like lavender and fresh cut cedar wood. Set your hat down by the door, same place you always would. Didn't think about it then, guess I never knew. Ordinary habits could become part of a room. Where's my sweater? Still on the rocker. Oh, figured you'd ask. Left little pieces of you scattered here and there, not the kind you pack away, but when you're cleaning out somewhere. Just everyday reminders that somehow never fade. Guess a life together looks a little like this. Rocker creaking, lavender after the rain.
Check the porch light twice each night, even if it's on. Tap the screen door with your boot before you lock it up. Fold my quilt up to my chin, think I never knew. Truth is, I just never said I noticed all you do. Hat goes on the same old hook, keys land in that bowl. Coffee's ready for the sun, most mornings on its own. You leave the last biscuit for me, claim you weren't that hungry. I quit arguing years ago, 'cause neither one believed it. The way you always do, never asked to be seen. It's in the little things between every day and every dream. The chair you pull out for me, the gate you close behind. Funny how a lifetime fits in things that small. Wave once from the gravel road just before the bend. I still wave back every time, though you can't see me there. Heaters turned up in my truck side long before I climb in. You know I get cold easy, always have. Rain comes through the lavender, beads upon the leaves. You bring the laundry in alone before it reaches me. Never say a word about it, never make a fuss. That's just who you've always been. need another quilt? I'm good the way you always do. Hasn't changed a bit. Morning coffee, muddy boots, and lights turned off by 6. If somebody asked me when this house became our own, I'd probably say somewhere in those little things. Porch light glowing, screen door easy.
Spent 2 Saturdays crawling underneath till it didn't anymore. Screen door quit slamming shut, fix that loose top hinge. You just smiled and said much better, but that was plenty for me. Your daddy's picture found its spot right above the shelf. I built the frame from cedar boards left over from the fence. Lavender came back each spring without much help from us. Guess some things just settle in if you give them enough time. I kept every promise, never thought about the count. Just tried to leave things better than they were when I found them. Coffee hot before you woke, wood stacked before first snow. Never seemed like promises, just things worth doing. Truck wouldn't start one January, so we stayed right home. Played 5 games of checkers while the biscuits browned. You beat me 4-1, still remind me now. Every time you set that checkered box down beside the couch. Roof still pops when nights get cold, gate still sags a little. House ain't perfect after all these years, neither one of us is. Never really bothered me, guess it never will. Some things are worth keeping exactly as they are. You fix that hinge? Thought I did. Close enough. I kept every promise, though I never called them that. Just another load of firewood, another welcome mat, another spring of lavender, another front porch night. Didn't notice when forever turned into our life. Firewood stacked, porch swing easy. Gravel pop beneath the tires, coming up that hill. House leaned just a little left, like it always will. You stood there with the front door open, smiling through the dust. Said, think we can make this work? I said, guess we'll find out.
Found 2 curtains at a yard sale, hung 'em anyway.
Set a kettle on the stove,
Called it quite a day.
lavender beyond the fence,
Moved with every breeze.
Funny how that first evening
still comes back to me.
never signed
a single paper,
still somehow
we meant every word.
Lavender Hill promises looked a lot like this.
Coffee cups left on the counter, one goodnight kiss.
You bring in the laundry, I'll lock up the gate.
Funny how forever
can look so everyday. Built another cedar shelf, crooked by an inch. You laughed and said, leave it be.
So I finally did.
Every mark upon these walls came from living here. Never once crossed my mind
to make them disappear. Spring comes up that same old hill, purple as before. Honeybees around the bloom, screen doors squeaking more.
You still wipe your boots outside
before stepping in. Some habits grow older without ever wearing thin.
Coffee?
Please.
Still take 2 sugars?
You already know.
Lavender Hill promises never asked for much.
One old house, a little land, and somebody to trust.
Years slipped by so quietly, neither one kept score.
One day we just looked around,
and this was home. Lavender swaying, porch swing drifting.
Used to sit out on these steps long before they felt like mine, wondering where I'd end up most every evening time. Never asked for fancy things, didn't seem my way. Just hoped I'd find somebody who'd still be here to stay. Now the kettle starts around 6, dogs asleep out by the rail. Your old jacket's on the hook, smells a little like cut hay. Lavender comes through the screen when the breeze turns right. Sometimes I catch myself just sitting there before I switch on the light. I prayed for days like these, didn't know their names, thought they'd look much bigger than ordinary days. One more cup of coffee, one more supper plate. Guess the answer's sometimes show up looking small. You still wipe your boots outside, even when they're clean. Still ask me if I need anything on your way through town. Funny what gets noticed after all these years. Not the grand occasions, just the ones still here. If I could tell that younger girl, I'd probably just smile. She'll see. Wanted something steady, more than something grand. Sun going down behind the hill, kitchen window bright. Turns out this was the answer all along. Kettle cooling, lavender in the dusk.
Sun slid down behind the ridge, one more work day through. Gate gave off that same old squeak, like it always knew.
Saw you standing on the porch, dish towel on your shoulder. You smiled before I killed the truck, never gets much older.
Heard that Chevy down the lane, long before the bend. Set two mugs beside the stove, like I always have. Lavender caught the evening breeze, screen door eased back slow. Some things start before a word, soon as you get home. One more night, one more supper, right where we always are. When the lights come on across this old front room, boots beside the doorway, your hat beside mine too.
Kettle humming on the stove, dog asleep by the chair.
Guess this is what
we came here for.
wood pile's a little smaller now, winter's getting close. Still got one loose porch board left, never seemed to mind.
You asked if I fixed that latch. Not today. We'll get to it.
Dinner cooled a little bit, talked a little more.
Nothing much to tell tonight, just another day.
Funny how the quiet ones
end up staying longest.
never knew.
I'd miss him someday. You locked the chicken coop.
Yep.
Coffee tomorrow, same as always.
When the lights come on, window glowing warm, lavender beyond the fence, moving through the dark.
Didn't notice when this house stopped feeling new.
One evening, it was simply us.
Screen door closing, kitchen lights staying on.